What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? It's Nakaysha, and I'm here back with another video. And before we get into the video, I want to thank God for equipping me with the tools necessary to create another video. So, as you can see, we're going to be doing a review and overview of Prep Agent, what it all comes with, and what's inside. This is Prep Agent was a good resource to me as far as passing the real estate exam. I did mention the vocabulary in another video. So when you first come in, you'll have a login. You'll log into your information. At the top, you'll have pricing. It has the guarantee to where your money back if you're not satisfied. It has the questions, any common questions that people may ask. You can look here and somebody may already ask that question. Articles. This is where you can find the different articles and different topics, and it just explains those in those articles. Free practice exam is where you can take a short exam to see where you're at and how the questions are set up on Prep Agent. If you click on more, this is all the stuff that they offer. Free practice exam, as I was just talking about, the dictionary, questions of the day. They have also private tutoring where you can schedule to meet with one of the people on their team. They have test taking tips, which is really useful if you're wondering for some tips. Frequently asked questions, like I already mentioned. It also has information on your specific state on your exam, so that you can look it up and all the information is there. They also have links to where you can just click on it, and you can click on it from the Prep Agent website. You don't have to go to other sites to find the information. They also have suggested pre-licensing courses for salespersons and for brokers. They also have a contact page where you can contact them. So that's what's on the first page. In here, when you click on your name, you can find your account information. You can find what state that you have it logged in as. For me, it's Virginia, because I'm located in the Virginia area. They also have a support team where you can get your questions answered, and this is also where you can log out, change your password, and everything like that. So getting to the more section on the top, the more section up at the top right here, we're going to go to free practice exam. Like I said, this one is just where you're at and also how the questions are set up. A real estate dictionary is where you can search up different vocabulary words, and you can get the definition, a short definition. See how these definitions are really short? It's easier for you to remember. Also, question of the day is where you would have to type in your email so that you can get the questions of the day. Private tutoring, this is just what they offer, who you can schedule your private tutoring with, and the frequently asked questions. Test taking tips, this is where if you go through, this is a really good resource that they have, one of the really good resources that they have. Frequently asked questions, like I said in the beginning, these are the questions that a lot of other people had, or questions that people asked that you want to make sure that you look here first if you have a question, so that you can see if it was already answered. Testimonial, self-explanatory, exam info by state. So they have information on your specific state. So you can go here and you can get all the information on what you need, the scores, and everything like that, what you should bring, all the useful information a lot of questions that people ask, it's in this Prep Agent course. What do you need? Everything. How much time do I have to complete? What you need to bring? Literally, all the information you need is here. Like I said, this is a good resource along with the other resources that I used in my first video that I explained. So let's say Virginia, where I'm located, they have all the information you need for salesperson and broker. What do I need to pass? How much time do I need to how much time do I have to complete it? What I need to bring? The format, what's on the exam. And like I said, for the PSI website, they also have the percentages of what's going to be on your exam for your specific state, which you can also look at as well. Okay, so that's where information you can get for your specific state. These are also pre-licensing courses that they recommend for salesperson and brokers, and this is just the money back guarantee. I don't know if I'm loud. I'm usually pretty, like, my tone is pretty low. In videos, I have to put the sound all the way up in order for people to hear me, because I be thinking I'm talking loud. To me, I'm talking loud, and to other people, I sound like a quiet mouth. Like, I'm thinking I'm talking really loud, like, and then I hear the video playback, and I'm talking low as heck. What's really loud to me would be something that's normal voice for other people. Practice exam, this is, for this, at the bottom it has the individual categories, and you can take the quiz on a specific category, or you can take the exam on a general base on all the questions. So they have national and state, so that is really helpful too, because it kind of guides you on what type of questions that you can expect for the national and state. So that's for the practice exam. For the exam prep videos, I'll go into one. These are all the different topics. You can go through these, and if you're a visual person, this is so helpful, because if you're a visual person, like, I like visual too. Like, I feel like I'm more of a visual hands-on person. So if I'm clicking on this, it will show me a video explaining of what actually is the bundle of rights in a video, to where help you better understand. And then you can follow, it has the what's going to be in the video at the bottom, so you can follow along with all this. You can follow along with all the information at the bottom. This is all that's going to be in the video, but it doesn't seem like that much information, because when you're looking at it, you're just looking at the visuals, and the visuals will help you so much better. If, like I said, if you're a visual person, this will definitely help you. That's exam prep videos. So audio lessons is where they have, so Prep Agent has to where on SoundCloud you can literally listen to an audio. If you play it,
it would also be actual fraud for the.
So if you want to listen to the audio, and so, like, the thing about Prep Agent is that it has different learning styles. Like, it's flexible with its learning styles. So, like, let's say if you like listening to the definition, let's say if you like reading the definition, they have a vocabulary packet where you can literally learn by repetition. And they have exam prep videos if you're visual and you need to see it go into action and go into play, what the definition really means on a visual standpoint. And then it has a backup to where the exams, and they'll show you if you're actually learning the material or not. If you're actually understanding the material, that will show in their exams, because once you watch in, if you're learning in visual, if you're learning in audio, do your preferred method of learning, then you can go to the practice exam and see if you're actually understanding it. Then, if it does not work, you can try a different method. So if you listen to audio and you're still not understanding, you can watch the videos. Then you take the exam again, okay, and you see your score risen up, because the visuals help you more. So it has, and then you can like switch to ones that if it's not working, maybe let's try a different method. So this is a good resource for that, because it doesn't just have one method for you to learn. And that's the good thing about it, because not everybody learns the same. Flashcards, if you like, this is another thing, like vocabulary repetition. If you learn by flashcards, you can go through the flashcards and it'll go through this way, and you can repeatedly flip over the flashcards. If you found that you get distracted easily, then you may want to go with a video, or you may want to go with some other, but they had those options available. So you go back to my account. Those are the flashcards that I just went through. Now they have an ebook to where you can download, and I downloaded this as well. It literally has all the information that they're saying, all the information that's on here. It's in this exam prep ebook, so you can literally download it. If you want a printout copy, or you don't want to look at it on here, you can print it, all the information out. These webinars, you can also get notified when the webinars happen, but they have webinars almost every day with different people that are associated with the prep agent, the team that they have. They have different, each member, comes on different days and reviews over information, where you can do it live, and it's also recorded. So if you missed it, you can literally go back and click on the video. So you don't have to be present there to go through the live. You can literally go back, or if you want to search up a specific topic, you can literally go back and say property ownership, and they'll have a video on property ownership where you can go back and view, even if it was 2 weeks ago, maybe even if it was a month ago, you can go back and view the video from the live. This is all with the basic plan that I got. So you get all these resources with the basic plan. And another thing, they have the vocabulary worksheet. The vocabulary worksheet, this is what I was talking about in my video, the first video that I explained the packet that I had. Along with the other stuff that I used, I also used this vocabulary packet, learned repetition and studied it over and over. And then took the exams that they offer on the prep agent, and that was a really good resource that allowed me to pass the exam as well. You can also edit them. So like if you don't like the definition that was given, or you have a shorter definition that it's easier for you to remember, even though these definitions are not really long, general, movable, goes with real estate, those definitions are already easy. Like the definitions here are really short, so they're easier for you to remember. As far as some of them are longer because the information they cover, or the information they talking about, is longer to explain, but a lot of these definitions that can be shortened, they're really short already, so you really won't have to do too much editing for real. But if you go to my definition, you can literally type in, okay, I want it this instead of the definition that I already given, and you can also print that out too. That's another thing that you can use to help you. As far as that, let's go to the articles. I believe this is the last section we're going to talk about, the articles. If you click on the articles, these just give you a summary, and it also has videos attached with them that you can find on YouTube. A lot of these videos that they're talking about, or the topics that they talk about, you can find videos on it that they already have on YouTube. Next, I'm going to talk about how did I use this to help me. So as you can see, the main thing I used was the vocabulary packet. I printed all the vocabulary packet out, and I went through. I use most of the resources that was provided for referral. So what I did was print out the vocabulary sheet, studied that. I also watched the exam prep videos. Now, these videos that you're watching, you can go through and watch all of them, but you want to use your time wisely to watch the videos that you need help on. If you're not understanding it, and you did not understand it through audio, or you didn't understand it through flashcards, then go to the exam prep videos and watch and see if it helps you understand it that way. So what I did was print out the vocabulary. If I print out the vocabulary, took tests and see what I need to improve on, and see what questions I got wrong. Watch the exam prep videos if I'm not understanding it. Once I watched the exam prep videos, I went to the practice exam and took a quiz on it, took a quiz on the individual topics. Once I took a quiz on the individual topics, and you can see right here, I needed help with contracts, I needed help with this one. So once I got a score that I was satisfied with, then I will go to take the master exam, and that's just the general exam where it has all the questions on it. There you can also see what questions that you got wrong. So if you take, let me see, let's say Virginia, if it goes to the state, let's say if you have like 10 questions and you generate the exam, you can literally go through, and this is how it's set up. Now, mind you, the free practice exam that they give you is set up like this, so you can see how it's set up once you take the practice exams in them. Overall, I feel like Prep Agent is a useful tool, and it helps not even just me, but it helped a lot of people pass the exam, and they have a lot of useful resources. The learning styles is adaptable to the people that are needing to take the exam, because they have different methods that you can use to help you pass your exam, which also in turn allows you to have a greater chance of passing. I would recommend anyone looking to pass their exam, or anyone looking for a useful tool or useful resources to help you pass the exam. I would recommend the Prep Agent course. If you're interested in the Prep Agent course, I have a link below to where you can go on their site, take the free practice exam, see how it is. I do have a coupon below, pass first try, to where you can use, and it'll give you 20% off. I believe it's $12 off your purchase if you're interested in the Prep Agent. But like I said, you see the video, all the resources that it offers, and that's just for the basic plan. I'm not sure with the other ones because I didn't get those, but the basic plan has a lot to offer. So if you're interested, the link will be in the description. And thank you for tuning in to this video, and I'll see you on my next video.